Hello and welcome back to Larissa's Kitchen. Today we're traveling to Southeast Asia for some dan dan chicken. For the stir fry, you're going to need enough chicken to feed your family, cut into stir fry slices, 2 crowns of broccoli that have been trimmed and cut into bite-sized pieces, along with 4 to 5 small to medium carrots that have been julienned. This is a bunch of green onions that I've sliced the whites into 1-inch pieces. Those are going to go in my pan, and the tops I've very thinly sliced. These are going to go on as garnish. For the dan dan sauce, you're going to need 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1/2 cup of sherry along with 1/2 cup of chicken stock, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of chili garlic paste, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, and about 2 tablespoons of unseasoned rice wine vinegar. We're also going to need about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and some udon noodles to serve this over. So let's get over to the stove and start cooking. Alright, I've got all my ingredients for my dan dan sauce just in a pan over low heat, and we'll stir this occasionally until it thickens up. Over here I've got water for my udon. That's about 3 quarts of salted water with a little bit of oil in it. Now we're going to let that come to a boil. We're going to go ahead and put the udon noodles in, and then once those are cooking we can start in on the stir fry. And dry udon noodles have paper that hold the little bundles together, so you can't just dump this in the water. Okay, you can see that this dan dan sauce has thickened up. That means the peanut butter has melted and emulsified into the rest of the sauce. Now we're going to go ahead and leave this on very low heat so that it can continue to stay warm and the sherry can continue to cook. Let's move on to the stir fry. Alright, that's about 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. We're going to go ahead and start with the vegetables that need to cook for the longest. That would be the carrots and the broccoli. Those are going in our stir fry pan first. Okay, this looks a little bit dry, so if your vegetables are absorbing your oil, don't be afraid to add a little bit more in. Alright, this udon cooked in about 7 minutes. Just going to drain it. Okay, and then we're just going to set this aside. Okay, the broccoli is very bright green and the carrots are just starting to get tender. Stir-fried vegetables should barely be cooked, so we're going to get those off the heat. And next up is the chicken. Okay, a couple more tablespoons of sesame oil and the chicken goes in. Alright, and stir-frying means stir-frying. Your food is in continuous motion. Okay, this chicken is fairly well cooked through, but we need to let this chicken juice continue to evaporate and reduce. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add the vegetables back in here and let the broccoli and the carrots steam just a little bit on top. Alright, and I'm also going to sprinkle these green onions on so that they can soften up. Okay, this looks like it's all come together. Now, you can either put the sauce directly in the pan and serve it that way, or what my family likes is we put the noodles down, the stir fry on top, and then each person can serve themselves their own amount of sauce. Okay, let's give this dan dan chicken a taste. Oh, that peanut butter. This is delicious. This can just boil and it will be fine. Cut, that sounded like absolute crap.